At Notre Dame football games, as the third quarter ends, all eyes turn to the massive video board. It's not for a replay, it's for a 90-second sermon. For years, a simple announcement invited fans to post-game mass, but it was mostly ignored, like background noise on an airplane. That all changed 3 years ago, thanks to one man, Reverend Pete McCormick. The video starts showing the magnificent Basilica of the Sacred Heart on campus. Then, Father Pete has, everyone calls him, walks in. With his signature buzz cut, black-rimmed glasses, and a constant smile, he's instantly recognizable. And that's when the student section just erupts, cheering as loudly as they would for a 98-yard touchdown. So, who is this priest who gets a rock star's welcome at a football game? And why do students go absolutely wild for him? Father Pete insists any priest in his place would get the same reaction, but anyone who knows him would disagree. He's more than just a face on a screen. He's a constant, vibrant presence all over campus. He arrived in Notre Dame back in 2002 for his master's program, a basketball fan from Michigan who barely knew the school. After a brief stint in Arizona, Notre Dame called him back. And he's been there ever since, moving between different residence halls. He says he's done moving, but in reality, Father Pete never stops. Students respond to him because he's always on the move, connecting with them. You might see him riding his bike across the quad, shouting hellos to students by name. He's been the men's basketball team chaplain for over a decade. He even has an alter ego, DJ Mixwish, and has spun tracks at campus events. Students literally track his location on Instagram to find out which dorm he's celebrating Mass in on Sunday nights. He's famous for his Sundays on Mondays, where he brings gallons of ice cream to his dorm for students to hang out. It used to be meatball sub Mondays, but apparently he didn't want his apartment smelling like meatballs all the time. He's the first to volunteer for fundraisers, even taking a pie to the face for science research. Of course, the stories about him are legendary. One student recalls going to confession, feeling a bit nervous. Father Pete's response: "Yo, what's up, man? You ready to do this? Let's go." The student left, feeling like he could run through a brick wall for him. Another student, who was isolated in quarantine during a huge game, got a random 45-minute call from Father Pete just to check in and talk about the NBA. They had never even spoken before. He teaches a popular first-year course. Kent students will literally rearrange their entire schedules, even taking 8 a.m. organic chemistry just to get into his class. He meets with each student one-on-one and tailors the course to them. One class even made matching t-shirts that said "Best Time Ever" with his name on the back. During a tough time, a student showed up at his office unannounced. Father Pete had to get to basketball practice, so he invited the student to walk with him, listening the entire way. This is the essence of Father Pete. He makes time. He shows up. He remembers you. As he puts it, the gospel does not change, but the way you communicate it does. He believes being present is the key. You can't just hide behind a video screen. For him, the students are the greatest gift of his vocation, and he's committed to repaying that debt every single day. He says you never know what someone is going through, and a simple hello or a moment of encouragement can have a huge impact, and that impact is undeniable. You can hear it loud and clear at the end of every third quarter in Notre Dame Stadium. The roar for Father Pete isn't just about a video. It's a thunderous thank you from thousands of students whose lives he has touched, one small act of kindness at a time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.